Well, hello and welcome back, and thank you for coming back. Today we're going to drive from Rikkos Beach all the way down to the rear of the harbour, and we're going to take you down to the Aphrodite little statue and show you a spectacular view. Ruth, what have you got to say?
Hello everybody! Hello! How nice to see you again. I'm driving. You know, I like driving, but I have to be very careful how I drive, because it's not only my life depend on me. Blah blah. I'm losing my English.
You lost your English?
Paul's life.
Wow, don't worry about my life.
And the most important, it's our camera's life.
It's the camera's life.
It's
That's the
in
most
my
important
hand.
thing. Yeah. You've got to look after the
Exactly.
camera, because no camera, no content. There's Rikkos Beach, one of the greatest beaches possibly in the world, but certainly in Cyprus. And here is a beautiful beach bar. And it's called the Cabana, a truly spectacular beach bar, a really nice place to go and chill out, relax. They do sun lounges on the beach, sun lounges under canopies. But what a beach, what a truly spectacular beach it is. Absolutely beautiful. As you can see, it's a bit early in the season. You come here another month, it'll be packed. There'll be no places to park, and unfortunately the road is a road from hell, hence the camera is bobbing around. Here's another beach bar. This is Thea by the Sea, another great beach bar, so it's very good food, nice drinks, and of course the view is to die for. It literally is straight out onto the Mediterranean Sea. Beautiful. These roads are absolutely awful, aren't they?
I know.
Absolutely terrible. So this is the route we're going to take. We're going to go down Paphos Avenue. How do you say it?
Paphos
See, my pronunciation's getting better.
Wow.
Huh? What do you think?
Shocking me, Mr.
Shocking.
Paul.
That's the Rikkos Beach Bar. Sorry, I missed him. He's actually a very nice guy. Very old bar. And then there is another restaurant and the children's playground, fun fair, etc., etc. Not open at this time of year, but it'll be opening again next month. So very shortly we're going to join up to the Paphos Avenue, and I think the first hotel is the Louis Vuitton Beach, isn't it?
Well, let's
Is that correct?
check your knowledge now.
Yes, that's the first hotel. There's a big bird in the sky if you look very carefully. It looks like a Ryanair, so it's flying in 200 to 300 tourists. Lovely people, we welcome them all. There's some Easter art that way. As you can see, Miss LaBouffe's orientation has not got better. Even on the same roads, in the same area, she gets lost. Correct?
Well, I even asked the woman in the pharmacy, poor one. It was the family pharmacy, and the lady was middle-aged woman, 70 to 75 years old. Look at this airplane.
There it is.
I'll continue.
There it is coming in.
Oh, big bird.
Hopefully you can pick it up on the camera.
Look how close it is, Mr.
Yes.
Paul. Look at.
It's
wow.
literally about to land in the back garden of the Louis Vuitton
Yeah.
Hotel.
Yeah.
Because if you understand, Paphos Airport is just a few kilometres that way. So this is Paphos Avenue, all the hotels where most people who are coming to Cyprus will be staying. This is the Pioneer Beach Hotel. This is the Asimina Beach, is that how you pronounce it?
Asimina.
Asimina, there we go. And then this one is the Aqua Mari, is that how you say it? Aqua
Well
Mari.
done, Mr. Paul.
We burgled that one a couple of weeks ago. If anyone's going to stay in any of these hotels, drop it in the comments, let us know, and we'll go and pay them a visit. This one is the Iva Mari, for adults only, so we presume that that is a pornographic hotel, but we're not sure. That's the Cypria Bay. It's hotel after hotel after hotel.
Oh, we are a family channel.
We
You
are a
told
family
me
channel.
A few times until now.
Yes.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
What are
Yes.
you talking about?
Well, you're allowed to use the word. There's the Cypria Maris.
Leonardo Way In Hotel.
Yes, way in. You're picking up on my jokes. And there's the Louis Ledra Beach Hotel, which is closed. mainly only deals with Russians, so it's close. That's the Athena Beach Hotel. That one's fully open. We did a hit and run on that one the other day for Clarky and Debs, who've come from Wrexham, which is very close to my hometown. In fact, you could almost call Wrexham my hometown. And we're looking forward to meeting them in, I think it's July they come now, with their two lovely boys, Charlie and Bobby. And here is the Athena Royal Beach Hotel. And then this sign here takes you down to the Imperial Beach Hotel. Quite a nice hotel. I was there the other day, talking to a customer. Yes. Here's a few restaurants. Very popular restaurant, Tea for Two. And you've got the Rib Shack, again a very popular restaurant. And this is what's called the Triangle. So there's quite a few restaurants and cafes in there. And then we are about to pass the Olympic Lagoon, which is the place that Miss Ellie was going to stay at. And unfortunately she missed a lot. But because she missed a lot, yesterday in one of our videos we took her to look at her favourite ice cream shop, well, restaurant, cafe, bar, Giacomo, and to show her some of the fantastic ice creams that are for sale. And hopefully she saw one that she liked. Next time you come to Paphos, Miss Ellie, drop it in the comments, we'll meet up and I'll buy you an ice cream or pancakes to die for, whichever you wish. Well, Booth,
She's
what have you got
only
to
a
say?
young girl. Come on, Mr. Paul.
I think she understands that I'm
Of
making
course,
fun in a
of
nice
course,
way.
Of course. And all
Please don't
life
unsubscribe.
is forward. All life is forward, Miss Ellie. We wish you the happiest life you've ever dreamt.
I believe she's going to have a wonderful, wonderful life. That's what I believe. As most of our subscribers will.
Yes.
Wonderful life.
What I'm saying is, it's better late than never.
Yes.
When you have a house,
Miss Ellie, in there is, if you look very carefully, the Secret Garden. Again, one of your favourite places, and the gentleman who owns it is waiting for you. And when you arrive, don't forget, the food is... Oh, watch it, Marika. Oof. I'll tell you, some of this driving first, very erratic then. That was quite erratic.
What have
So
I
here
just
we go.
done, my
Well, I
dear?
thought you were going to mount the pavement, but never mind. Right.
Well,
It's now going to get a bit busier.
can you imagine? Think of the views.
Think of the views.
Who
I'm
would be
thinking
alive?
of my wallet.
Well, actually, the speed was not that big.
No, but you would cause an awful lot of damage to the front suspension on my car. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Domestic later. So we're now heading, well, almost in the harbour area, or what we refer to as the harbour area. The shops have now started. There's Pentaris Rentals over there, one of our Gumbarus. And here's a range of cafes and restaurants and so forth. And you've got the Annabelle Hotel over here, 5-star hotel, beautiful hotel. We did a hit and run on there for Mr. and Mrs. Smith. You've got some cafes, some gift shops, coffee shops, Mario's Diamonds. Luckily, as usual, it's closed. You've got a nail bar. You've got Costa Coffee. You've got the Royal, one of our favourite restaurants. It's endless. You can spend days wandering around this part of Cyprus. As you may have noticed, we do. And every day we come down here, there's something new or something different or something that catches our eye. And there is a view that you'll never ever get tired of. The Mediterranean Sea. Beautiful. Truly beautiful. The booth? I think you're mesmerised there, aren't you?
Oh, I have never been.
No,
there.
we don't want to go in that shop. That's too expensive, that shop. So, here's the Osden restaurant. Is that how you say it?
Awesome.
Osden restaurant.
Awesome restaurant.
One of our subscribers, Stuart Frampton, asked us to go and
Oh, I
visit
know
there,
that
and we
place.
will.
It's
There's another
from
Ryanair.
England.
There's another Ryanair
Wow, hey.
in the sky there. So Paphos is certainly going to have a good year this year, and we intend to promote it and promote it and promote it to bring as many people here as possible. Because if you're understanding, if you've never been to Paphos before, we understand we have competition, but to be honest, there's something about the place, there's something about the vibe, the people, the locals, and everyone's inviting. We're in gridlock traffic as usual. It's a great place to come. There's plenty of things for you to do. It's very children friendly, it's very old people friendly, we're old people, remember, and of course young people friendly. And the views, just let me show you this view now we come to a stop. Look at that, absolutely to die for. As you can see, there's people sitting on the benches and they're just, well, watching the view away, because it's a view that they can never ever get tired of. We appear to be in traffic. Terrible.
What is this time?
What time is it? Lunchtime, is it? Lunchtime is coming up. You can see these bars across the front are starting to get very, very busy. It's a Sunday, almost lunchtime, I suppose you would call it. And it's a very, very busy part of Cyprus, obviously, the harbour area. Locals and tourists, expats, etc. all like to come down here on the weekend and have a bit of fun. And if you're wondering about COVID restrictions, by the way, as of Monday, which is tomorrow, all COVID restrictions are to be lifted. There's no one wearing masks anymore. No one asks you for a COVID test or proof of vaccination, etc., etc. I think the only place you have to prove it is if you go into the Paphos Mall. So if you don't want to go there, don't go there. Again, look at that view. And there's a couple there sitting on the bench having a chat. He's having a smoke. A little bit windy, you can tell by her hair, but everyone's having a good time. It's relaxing and it's very, very calm. And if you understand, the traffic builds up in this part of town because they've made, well, they're trying to change the traffic because they're building a new bus station here. As it progresses and gets built, we'll give you a bit more information about it. But at the moment, there's not that much information, along with the new terminal that they're going to build on 2 Kings Road. Again, the information coming out is quite slow. As it comes out, I'll let you know. But this area over here is where the main car parking area is for the harbour. And as usual, there's not enough parking, so people circle round and round and round. And it causes traffic jams, obviously. So our plan is to drive right to the end, round the back of the fort, vacate the vehicle, and then go and show you that view to die for behind the statue of Aphrodite. Here's all the gift shops, quite busy. The booth. What have you got to say?
Mr. Paul, what's happening with these diamond shops? Why are they all closed?
Well, I'm a lucky man, obviously. A very, very lucky man. Because I understand you in a diamond shop and my wallet, big problems.
Don't worry, I'm a gentle spender, you know that. I only buy a couple of thousands.
My wallet disagrees with you. Mr. LaBouffe is not a gentle spender.
I will only spend a couple of thousands.
Yes. Of whose money?
Of course yours. You're a gentleman.
I'm a gentleman.
Listen,
Right.
you're a gentleman. Always likes to provide.
Yes.
Yes.
So just over there to the right is where they are constructing the new bus station. You can see some buses parked at the back. Now, they built a new bus station here in about 2010, 2011, and then decided to knock it down, and now they're building another one. I don't really understand what happened there or why that is, but there we go, that's what happened. I assume that the bus station they built, they decided wasn't big enough, so now they're building a bigger one. So here we are converging into the stream of traffic that is trying to go to the car park. So stick with us for a couple more minutes and we will get to the rear of the fort and we will give you a view to die for, I promise you. There's some Easter art from Mrs. Caroline Carter. She has a thing about Easter art, and if you may have watched one of our earlier videos, we did make a purchase for Mrs. Caroline Carter, and that purchase is there. So when you arrive, Mrs. Carter, drop it in the comments and we will present this to you in the foyer of the Alexander the Great Hotel, because that's where you'll be staying. It's especially for you. Okay?
It's a very nice thing, especially for you. I like especially for you. You know, not so much going and dancing chichotkas, but Mostly I like when people hear their names and their requests done. What can be better? They enjoy it, we enjoy it too. And whenever the people watching, they say, oh, they're funny, they do look funny, they do something different, why not? The life is start to be very sad nowadays. We want to bring some fun into the lives of all of us.
Well, that's our plan. It's to promote Paphos, Cyprus, and obviously to promote ourselves. We understand that no one's stupid. We are trying to build a successful YouTube channel, which will allow us to make more and more friends around the world, which will allow us to travel a bit more and give us a bit more freedom, bring a bit more happiness into our lives, and we want to convey that and bring that happiness into your lives. As you can see, it's absolutely packed. So LaBouffe, drive to the end, stop at the barrier, we will disembark and walk to the view. The Gumbarus can wait for us, they can honk their horns, do whatever they want, but we're superstars, we do what we wish. Park by that barrier.
I think their fame
there we go.
Knocked on your
That's it.
head.
Stop there, LaBouffe.
I will be stopping at
Stop,
gentle.
LaBouffe. I can't get out of LaBouffe. Yes, I can. No, it's fine. Right, come on, LaBouffe. Let's go. Let's disembark and let's take the people down to the view. Bear with us for a moment. It literally is a view to die for, and I'm going to say something to LaBouffe. Have you locked the car, LaBouffe?
Can you see Mr. Paul? When this...
Excellent. I do love it when she says to me, have you locked the car? So let's get out here and show you the spectacality of the view off the Paphos coastline, and then of course we'll have to go move the car because a Gumbaru will be there with a little book trying to write us a ticket. Wait for it, here it comes. Look at that. LaBouffe, what have you got to say?
Oh, so live, so interesting atmosphere, full of love, full of happiness, full of people enjoying, and you know, we would like to take you in many other places, but if you're patient enough and stand all our madnesses, I'm sure you will come back with more and more places, with more and more madnesses. We love you to bits. Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching. I'll leave you with a beautiful view on a windy afternoon off the Paphos coastline.